they're good people that have really been misinformed and indoctrinated into a way of thinking uh, that tells them that we are adversaries when we're not. This is, I'm going to go back. We have to go back to where we started. Our planet and our civilization are at stake. This is our humanness is at stake right now. And so when we can keep those things in mind and we look at the choices that we're given, it helps us to know we may never get 100% good choices, but some are going to be better than others. And if they're going to move us in the right direction, it helps us to know, where we need to go. One of the one of the things that was, we're talking about the way information is disseminated. It is almost like a cult. And there are very specific steps in deprogramming from a cult that apply to what exactly what we're talking about here. Unplugging from unhealthy social media is a big part of that. Recognizing that one of the ways that a cult will entice people is they will convince them that there is no other way, that it's their way or they're going to lose everything. We see climate activists saying the planet's dead in 10 years if you don't do these things. Impressionable young people believe that, and they don't want their planet to die. And so they're going to act radically. I think we have just seen the result of this in an attempted assassination on the president from a rhetoric that is inciting people with things that simply are not true about what happens if one man is allowed to move into office. And I'm not saying that man is the best man for the job. What I'm saying is we have seen the consequence of information in the media that has been drilled into the minds and the hearts of vulnerable young people that don't have the maturity to think critically and to question what they're being told. And it is that is driving it. It's destroying our country right now. So in a very real sense, and I've struggled with this all my life, John, is the very freedoms that we celebrate have been abused and used to destroy us from within. The freedoms of speech and the freedoms, to be able to express ourselves in the way that we have within the constraints. And this is what I want to say. You mentioned earlier that this is not new. It's been going on almost since the inception of our country. And I believe that's true. What's different is technology now has arrived at the point.
Exponential factor, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's a convergence. And I think it's no accident. The technology has arrived at the point where information can be manipulated and shared and siloed in ways that you could never do with a paper brochure or with talk radio alone or anything like that. And so